Do you ever find it hard to say no? Or are you ever in a place where you feel like you're doing just way too much? I know how this can feel, and I want to show you today 5 tips that are going to help you to learn to say no more often. Hi, y'all. I'm Carrie Shepard, and I'm a business strategist for women entrepreneurs, and I am passionate about helping women build a profitable online business. And by learning to say no, this is going to help you do that. So first up, we as women in general, we want to please people. We want to be everywhere. We want to do everything. And that just isn't possible when you're running a business. Like one of my mentors, Marie Forleo, she says that we've got to get on the no train. And if you haven't already, she's got a great video about this. So go check it out. But for us today, I want to share with you 5 tips that I've found super helpful in starting to learn to say no more often. So tip number 1 is know your priorities. Know what's important to you. Know what are the first things that you want to get done. And that's going to determine if you need to say yes or if you need to say no. Because basically you just need to figure out if it lines up with those priorities. Tip number 2 is you don't need to feel pressure to say yes or no to someone's request on the spot. The best thing that you can do is say that you need to look at your calendar. You need to look at your commitments and your priorities. And that gives you a moment to kind of assess, feel in, connect with your priorities, connect with your values, and then make that determination. So it's not something that's emotional. You actually have the information behind you to determine if you need to say yes or no to this request. Tip number 3 is be realistic about how much time you have, not only in a day, a week, but a month. And overall, you're really looking at your year because certain requests are going to take longer than others. And so be realistic about not only how much time you have, but also how much time the request that person is asking you is going to take. So again, that involves looking at your calendar. That involves being in reality about what you have going on. And then tip number 4 is I want you to delegate all activities that are non-money making. So any activity that somebody else can be doing, whether that's scheduling your newsletters or booking your client appointments or paying your bills or doing your taxes or cleaning your house. What are the things that you can delegate out to different team members so that you do have the ability to say yes to more things, and when you say no, you don't feel guilty. And then tip number 5 is I want you to remember that no is not a 4-letter word. No is not a bad thing. And it also does not need an explanation. So what I like to say is no is a complete sentence. You don't have to explain to people, well, I'd really like to do it, but I've got a lot going on. And, Timmy has soccer and Sally has ballet and, my husband is working and I just can't do it. And I'm so sorry and la, 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 la. That's when we get into the guilt. It's just, thank you for the offer. At this time, I'm not going to be able to do it. Period. That's all you need to say. So I think when your priorities line up with you being realistic and having the support that you are able to say yes when you want to say yes, and you're able to say no when you want to say no. And just understand that that is a complete sentence and it's not a 4-letter word. That's going to really help you to not feel so stressed and to be able to do things better. So it's about doing less better. It's about, really being in your zone of genius, connecting with your community, serving your clients, and making that big difference that I know you want to make. So I hope you found this video helpful. And if you have, I would love it if you shared it and make a difference for somebody else today. Be sure to subscribe and you can check out more videos at carrieshepard.com. Until next time, I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye, y'all.